pushed off, but he's going to survive. And he's going to live to another. He's going to live to tell another day.
Well, Anarchist. Oh, I was going to say looking to deal some damage, but instead goes down to Fasher. Brilliant rifler, the highest rated player on this ECSTATIC side with a 1.13 as of late. Bird from Sky, putting down a bit of cover fire as Blessing comes in from the top of headshot boxes. But it's Fasher again, taking down Twist, who you mentioned has been playing crazy lately. But it is just a pistol round, of course. Fasher's picking up a third, looking for more, spamming away. Shock's just about clinging on until Dafu takes down Kriaz. 1v5, manages to find Fasher at long last, wreaking absolute havoc on this A bomb site. He's won one of these 3 fights so far. As Fasher looks to entry again towards the A site. Beautifully done from both the IGL and the entry. A bird from Sky finds Anarchist as well. It's all falling apart for Finest in round number 4 here, and ECSTATIC are proving why their T-side Vertigo is one of the most menacing in the game right now. And with that bomb timer ticking away, Twist, I mean, he's got a wealth of experience, but he's also only got one teammate left. It's just too much of a disadvantage to even attempt this. And honestly, they'll be lucky to hold on to their weapons, but that's a great angle. Yeah, Fasher goes down on the hunt. But there's still enough money on this T side that they may want to reinvest a couple more players into trying to take away these 2 saved over rifles. Oh, also, Freddie, do you know who the IGL is for Team Finest? Because I know it was Robin up until recently, but I'm not sure even Liquipedia knows the answer. So I'm going to assume it's Twist, but I'm not 100% certain. Confess. Far more luscious than my own, but Shox' entry is a good little start to the round. It's the first opening kill that Finest have had in a while. Very quickly traded out, though, by Dafu. And as I said, Bird from Sky has been going nuts on these entry attempts towards this, towards middle and A. He's been successful at least half the time, so credit to him. Kriaz, though, he has a lot of damage to Fasher. One of the other players you would consider an entry fragger, a star player as well for this lineup. Not been as prolific recently, unlike Twist, who's been absolutely astronomical, as you said, so far in this tournament. Hopefully he's able to activate himself a little bit more than we're seeing right now, because it's definitely going to be needed. In fact, it's going to be needed from all of these Finest players. And Blessin, that's a lovely kill to Fasher. Great flashbang as well, and Kriaz does great work on top of the ramp. Dafu now in a 1v3. He's been spotted, and Anarchist seals the deal. And that will be the first on the board for Finest at long.
And that's really good for him to get himself on the board. But look at this aggression from Finest. The Orb is leading the charge. He's got his nice little angle, and Fasher's going to lose his life. Collateral, Xello, as you said, low down HP, and they're going for more. Kreese is going to support his teammate, and everyone's trying to put their fingers in the pie. 4v2 now for Finest, and this is looking very nice for them.
Bird from Sky, though, rushing straight back up the ramp, but doesn't anticipate Anarchist on the repeat. Dafu 1v4. Looking highly unlikely, but he still wants to get in on some of the action. They've got a good enough economy for him to take away some of these rifles, and he will do just that. The AWP has now been dropped, and he's hedging his bets towards short. That's a lovely frag. Actually. 1v2 now, but he's on 22 health, and Twist, he comes in from the back lines. I don't think they'll expect 3 players to be right there. No, and they don't. Fasher, that's gorgeous on the entry. Anarchist falls immediately. And Kriaz, I don't know how he's still alive, but he's dancing around. He takes down Manx. He's looking for one onto Fasher as well, but forced to pull out the USP, and Xello brings it back to a even standing. Kriaz is so damn low, needs his teammates to come in and cover. Shox with the smoke, needs to throw it sooner rather than later, as ECSTATIC still retain their positioning on top ramp. Kriaz, that is a very risky position to be tucking into with low HP and an MP9. Spotted out by Fasher now. The spams keep coming through, and he gets immediately removed. That was very ambitious, Freddie.
Oh, but Shox, though, he's trying to get the round and win it by himself. Unfortunately, all he's going to do there with that gamble play is just potentially lose the Twist. He's in this 1v3. That nade is going to do a fair bit of damage. The Molotov could finish it off. Excello's being killed. We're now into 1v2. He knows a player short, but that counter utility is Chris from the Danish side. Twist, he's got a kit and a smoke. There's a player in towards sandbags and a player in towards ramp. I'm not sure he's going to expect a double ramp because of the early the early presence that was shown in towards Gap there. But he's going to drop the smoke on the bomb. Not going to tap it straight away. Yeah, but you can see he's so tentative of Gap. Look at he's just looking straight back. ECSTATIC, they're both in towards ramp. Daphne's actually going to be spammed through the smoke, and it's just this 1v1. I have no idea how Twist's going for this, and he's going to be sticking to the defuse. Fasher, he's spamming the smoke, and he will hit the shot. The Danish side, they claim 7th, and that got a little bit too close.
He's not played there. His teammates soaked up all the damage for him. Anika's, he's going to make up for it by walking straight into the molly, taking 40 damage almost immediately, and then Zello shuts him down with the AWP. Kriaz, with his low HP, will be favouring the big green here, or rather a very fancy AWP Desert Hydra, and he will catch Zello off guard. But Pleasant, he's right in front of you! Third from Sky, not afraid to be an entry fragger, once again catches Pleasant off guard. 4 versus 3 scenario ensues, and Twist is trying to pick up the pieces here, but it looks as if they've already backed all the way down ramp, and it's going to be onto the head of Shox. This is a tough angle to deal with, and with him being so crouched, if they don't check him, there could be trouble. He hears all of these footsteps now, and they're not going to clear him at all. This could be absolutely huge. Oh my God. He sees 1, he sees 2. This spray down is gorgeous. Oh my God! Shox has won the entire round. It's a 4-man spray down. 3 on the board to Finest, and that is absolutely astronomical. And they look to make a play with 4 pistols and a fast push in just a couple of moments. Fasher on 100 HP and a Galil won't need to be activated just yet, as it's Manx on the Tech 9 with Fasher onto Kriaz. And Anika's full blinded onto Bird from Sky. Very unfortunate for the IGL. Pleasant finds one more, and this could well be a bridge too far with just the with just a lot of pistols. But Fasher, he's gonna shut me up. We're down to a 3v3 now. 2 rifles picked up. Bomb hasn't gone down, but Zello is in the perfect position to do so. Molotov clears out nobody. Fasher coming back up the ramp, trying to help one out. And Anika's barrel will definitely be sticking out. Something he needs to be very careful of here as Dafu edges his way round this corner.
This could get quite dangerous for Finest, actually. These close-range deagles and now upgraded weapons can cause some havoc. The clock is just ticking down. Neither team is wanting to overface. But that's going to be the bomb in the hands of Finest. Anakez, he spots the little arm of that ECSTATIC player. But wait, he gets caught sleep. Hold on a second. Fasher has just caught this Israeli AWP sleeping. And it is just now Dafu left in this 1v2. He's going to get neutralized. And that got a little bit close.
On the side of Finest is Anika's on the AWP. 1.13. He's really not showing up to the same capacity that's expected of him. But Zello, if he can win this one, it would be a huge end to the half. After a flurry of rounds, put ECSTATIC at 8-3. They now let things slip to an 8-6, and they desperately need to put 9 on the board. T-side is their favourite side by far. If they let things slip too far, it could all be over. But on an AWP here for Zello, it's going to be difficult. He goes straight to the rifle. He's spamming on through, but Shox. No, he sticks the defuse!
Oh, man.
It's 8-7 to ECSTATIC as Finest mount an insurmountable. I think ECSTATIC take this 2-0, no problems. They would dominate on their own map pick of Vertigo, and then
Finest
flipping
won a
over.
team 4 months ago, really well.
I mean,
yeah, that's also the one thing to talk about. It's a newer team.
They are the newer team, and also, if we look at Dust 2, they've played it 6 times, and they've only won it once. As you said, it's a punish pick, but I believe the prowess of the ECSTATIC squad a couple of months ago would have made this a very easy, clean 2-0. Now I'm looking at this. Finest, they may have lost a man advantage in this round, but they're up 9-8. ECSTATIC struggle on their CT side.
Wait, he slipped for him.
Oh, that's unlucky. Could have been something cool there, but Fasher shuts down Pleasant in the nick of time. Does have 3 more players to deal with, and that's a brilliant start. Follows up onto another. Oh, Fasher, that's lovely. Kriaz eventually trades him out with a Mac 10. The bird from Sky swoops on him. His way towards short. That's a big risk going for the crab walk angle, but he gets it through anyway. And not only that, he gets Zello completely off guard. Fasher's too far forward, and now he's got no one to trade frag him. This round has completely collapsed for ECSTATIC. As soon as they lose that short control, they lose the entire round. A twist. Oh, he's gone for the mid lurk that I was
that's unfortunate.
Praising a lot, but Manx does catch him off guard. Yeah, an unfortunate set of circumstances, but it is still the man advantage here for the Sweet and Anika's. Oh, he's an AWPer, he's a rifler. He can be whatever you want him to be, as Manx is now left in a dastardly 1v3. And yeah, that is realistically going to be the round. 10 on the board for Finest, and things are slowly slipping out of the grip of ECSTATIC.
It's that play by Anakez there. that literally one kill solidifies the round for Finest. They seemed like they were going for a play towards ramp. You saw both Exello and was it Fascia?
Yeah,
Just like
Fascia, they both just
yeah.
get mowed.
Yeah, but they were both walking towards ramp in some fashion.
Oh
And oh,
no!
that is such a huge frag. Look at it in this
Wow.
roster. That's a lot of utility damage early on across the map actually. But look at this, Max. He's gonna get tested as well in towards middle. The Molotov will force Dafu towards B bomb side. Plenty's gonna open up. They seem to know where Max is. He's gonna get the first, but quickly traded out and back to winning ways. Finest. They've got this bomb site. They're gonna get the bomb down. And it's a man advantage very early on this round for them.
Yeah, again, the faster pace is what nets this team their rounds. Shock's now peering in through mid on the rear flank. This could be absolutely huge. Twist, though, finds Fascia now into the 2v4, and they still haven't dealt with this mid flank. They're peeking back into it. They're aware it's a possibility, and Zello does cut the man down. But in this 2v3, yeah, they're not going to have the opportunity to cut things through. Lovely stuff from Anikes. A bird from Sky, last alive, could go down here, and he will. That's a complete cleanup from Finest. And this is a map that they've only won once.
That smoke. I have no idea what's happening. He's going to lose his life. And it's the man advantage for Finest. Fascia, the re-aggression. It's absolutely imperative. He grants himself a first kill, and he's going for more. How has he been allowed to get that second one for free?
I'm not sure, but it's a lifeline for ECSTATIC. If they don't win this round, it will just be the end of the game, effectively. Their economy's in the bin. Fascia, full blinded, gives up his position with the spray. The spam comes through from Shocks, but he won't quite be able to catch him. He will be re-aggressing, though, as Fascia will. Oh my god, he pulls out the bomb! Why have you done that? Fascia's picked up 2 more, and it's all down to Twist. He bags Fascia, finally putting it in.
The new Shadow Daggers. And I've turned the new leaf in my chapter, but a new leaf in the book of Finest, and Pleasant on the other side of the map that we're watching. He's got to pick towards the A bomb site. He might be getting a second as well, because I'm looking at the minimap. Fascia's pushing down ramp. Now we're over towards the B bomb site. Max has been traded, and I'm just looking at the minimap because there's 2 players in a smoke. Fascia is going to expect them, and he doesn't. Bless him. He's got a 2k there. And he's opened up this round. I think this is the nail in the coffin. Finest have somehow taken Vertigo off ECSTATIC at the beginning of the series. We'll be heading over to Dust 2 very soon, but Pleasant, look, he's up close and personal. He's gone for 3, and this is absolutely wonderful. Can he get the 4th onto Dafu? No, he won't. 26 HP, that is so unfortunate. But the Swedish-European mix of Finest have taken down ECSTATIC on Vertigo, Tom.
Oh, Freddie, this team needs some significant reinvigoration. We've seen nothing from them here over on Vertigo.
They've completely just counterpicked into this and punishment into this team, and it's already proving successful. Creed, he's going to find this entry flag eventually. A little bit scrappy, but Shocks, he's a pistol legend right now. He's tapping away. He's done a lot of damage, but wait, hold on a second. Fascia put it in 3v2 now. These kills are just flurrying so quickly, I can't even keep up with them. But Finest, they have the bomb down. It's going for a post plump. Both these T players are in from mid doors. Bird from Sky does have a kit, but he's not the one on the bomb. Fascia tapped the bomb. He's got off it. And it is actually going to be this 1v2 now. And somehow, ECSTATIC have just won a 4v2. I have no idea how that's happened. Both players with 23 HP combined. And this Danish team will pick up the first round on Dust 2. At their only win. They only won 1 pistol round. So maybe, you know, all a ruse. But Fascia, he's going to get spotted out and it's just going to drop down. The A1S, they have very little head armor on this ECSTATIC team. Only 1 player with head armor. So these Galils, they could get very dangerous. But Fascia, he was playing very well on Vertigo, is going to continue his form. However, this could get a little bit perilous. Bird from Sky. Oh, Bird from Sky. Bird from Sky, you're whiffing. And it's now out of nowhere a 3v2. Excello got taken down on long, and that is absolutely abysmal from the IGL right there. Dafu and Mangs, they're looking to pick up the pieces, but they're not going to be able to. The orb being retrieved, and Anikes is going to put it to good use. Finest, they can.
Again,
like it's ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah,
look at this. Oh, the flashbangs! It's Chris.
Okay, it's messy. Bird from Sky actually finds a trade. Dinks Pleasant as well. Bird from Sky doing a lot of work alone on long here. Zello way too late to peek on in. Does get tagged out by Anikes through the edge of the wall, I believe. Brilliant flashbang over the top. And they could still push down towards A here. Anikes is definitely brimming with confidence, regardless of the results of the last round. And Twist is now playing anti-flash.
Oh, I think he's going to get Exello hit. Look, Exello's just being boosted on towards site. He's jumping on the box, actually just where Ancares was positioning himself towards. But a minute left on the clock. Exello doesn't really need to peek long here because he knows that there is an AWP still in play for Finest, and it would just be a little bit reckless. So instead, look at this. I like this. ECSTATIC, they're pushing both their players in towards middle. They're completely clearing that out, and now they're both going to play in towards short. I think they're going to gamble towards a bomb site, and it's going to be the correct play. All 5 players left alone are left alive are going towards a bomb site. It's going to be a bloodbath. The smokes are going to block them out, but they're going to reposition towards site. And who's going to win this now, Tom?
Well, there's no flashbangs to support, but Twist doesn't need flashbangs. He's a strong, independent entry fragger. As Dafu, that's goodness!
Amazing.
Oh, he can't even get anything.
An angle where it's like, why have you taken that with an AWP?
I mean, he looks like one of the Portal 2 sentries. Like, they start shooting as soon as they see people, but very rarely hit them. Bird from Sky does find another nice entry frag there. We've not seen him do it as much over on this map, as much as we did on Vertigo. But now Twist, doesn't quite catch Daffy before the flashbang blooms. Manx as well catches Kriaz, and now into a 5v2. Whilst I'm rambling on about sentries, Manx catches another onto Shocks, and that is a flawless round out of nowhere for ECSTATIC. Danish land, where they should have been comfortably coming out on top. Highest rated team, hello, Twist and Pleasant. What a couple of entry frags, cutting our conversation short once again as Anarchist cuts down Bird from Sky. 4v2, and ECSTATIC cannot replicate their previous round success. In fact, Anarchist is so far on the hunt that the opposition AWPer will now hear this scope on him, but will he be expecting him to do a nice little wrap around? I mean, look at the money on Finest. They've got plenty of it in their back pockets. They're more than able to go hunting. And Zello is right in the firing range. Nice kill into Pleasant, but again, it's only an exit frag. He's going 4 and 7, and 2 of those kills haven't been impactful in the slightest. Flashbang comes on in from Anarchist. It's a cheeky little pre-fire. He's dancing around, and he takes away the AWP from Zello.
That's a long day for Exello.
It's not fun. Oh, wait. I thought the door slam? No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if
you
got presence, they're all going to be able to look towards middle. And this actually could get quite scary for Finest. However, pushed off the angle, Daffy's going to have to take charge, and he's done that very successfully.
Well, forget what I was going to say about ECSTATIC in this round. Finest are the ones to come out on the receiving end of a flurry of fragging. Beautifully done by Dafu there, keeping things on lockdown. Kriaz and Anarchist, though. I'm not going to rule them out, but it is 35 seconds and a 2v4. Again, they've got plenty of money, especially Anarchist on almost $10,000. No way. No way. Have they just given them a free A bomb site? Are you kidding me? ECSTATIC, what is this positioning? AWPer, though, jumping up. Very, very risky. Definitely needed to hit that shot. Drops on down towards ramp. Bird from Sky has this. Bird from Sky doesn't have this. It's Fasher instead, and Fasher again has to be the hero. And has not showed up since. Fasher, my goodness, what an incredible spray down. Great flash as well from Bird from Sky, and Shocks actually a great team flash. But Anarchist and Shocks, they do peek straight back on him. They do have the lower health on this T side, but Zello needs to land these shots.
Yeah.
And, that's a great trade.
That's really, really nice trade. Jigzello, I feel like he's been just so lackluster this whole game, but Manx, maybe he's the new primary of the team. He's doing very well so far on Dust 2, and it will just be Pleasant in this 1v2. He has the Bob on his back. He has a minute and 15 left to go. Flash and a Molotov, but he knows where both the players are, but they also know where he is. The luxury he has is that he can reposition. He can go anywhere he wants. He's just holding for this aggression right now. Both players do have a flash, so I've got an inkling that there might just be a flash peak. However, Pleasant is just going to try swinging.
We needed to be set up as the star player and start being more selfish. Fasher. That's what we need to see from Fasher here. And it is going to be one blind kill, but a quick trade from Twist puts us back in the 3v3. But Bird from Sky on the god flank leaves just Twist and Pleasant at a man disadvantage. Bomb once again running over to this A site, but there's no one to defend it again. 2 coming in from short now. In fact, all 3 coming in from short by the looks of things. There's Pleasant. Edges his way up.
Has to get a pick here.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. Zello never saw that bullet coming. And Twist locking down the site. is in a great spot. Can he
Spray
find
down.
the 2K? Spray down, very close. Bird from Sky. 3 HP on the man up against Blessin. Molotov rained down. It gives up his position. He does have a defuse kit. Can he find the head of Blessin? Oh my god, Blessin! The jumping no scope is absolutely magnificent. That is the shot of the day by far. 8-4 now, but find his goodness.
Laying a lot of foundations, but they need to actually cement themselves, and this is finally cementing themselves. They're going on to this A bomb site. They're going to be met by 4 players. It's literally going to be a night. It's going to be a 5v4 bloodbath on this A bomb site. But these rifles, they could take the prowess. Anchorez, he's got this like Overwatch, but the flashes are absolutely unequivocal. 4v3 now, they've still got the man advantage, but the smokes are fading, and because the smokes are fading, ECSTATIC are able to pounce. However, being these replenished, 5 seconds left. The bomb has to go down, and it might get denied. Dafu, he gets that first kill, and he gets that second. Too long Finest took. They put the smokes down, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. ECSTATIC, even though they just potentially choked that last round, they're back.
And as the grenades rain down, he moonwalks out, and Manx catches Kriaz. Again, it might just be a little too late on this resurgence from ECSTATIC, with Finest being so heavily favoured on their CT side. But I'd like to think that there is still at least some hope for the Danes. They could still take us to an Ancient on map 3, and it would be an entertaining one to watch, especially after how hectic this whole best of 3 has been so far. Sharks down to 74 off the back of the CT nade, but Burr from Sky does not expect that aggression. Brilliant trade frag there, but still the man disadvantage for the T side in the final round of this half. We're going to have to go for something. No point saving in this one.
I mean, it's the B play, isn't it?
Yeah, he's retained his position in cubby in middle. And with only one B player in Dafu, someone who's not had the best of games so far, could be pretty dangerous as that util rains on down. He avoids the flash, and this should be good. Good for one at least. Not the second, and Blessin cuts off the rotation. Down to the 2v2, and Blessin's getting hungry, but Zello hungrier. He falls to the AWP, and it's twisted a 1v2, and experience can't help you if you're reloading when you literally invested into an AWP and Kevlar on Zello.
True.
But it's good because it gives you a firm chance at coming back on what is traditionally your strongest side. And I say traditionally, I'm including that across their entire map pool. Obviously, we don't have a big enough sample size on just us two. But I guess you could say that's a testament to good IGLing and good team cohesion on the offense. But the fact that you're dropping off so heavily on CT a lot of the time could be cause for concern. Unarmored Zello goes down early to Anarchist. Oh no, it's going all so badly wrong. Oh my goodness, they've all crumbled. It's Manx in a 1v4. They've done it again. They've lost the second round. They cannot convert after their pistols, and it is costing them the world. That's going to pretty much give up the next round as well.
Yeah, the nade drops as well and all that jazz. But right now, the T side is looking pretty dandy because they've got a 2-man advantage. Make it just a 1-man advantage, but I feel, this could get a little bit dangerous because Korea, he is behind this door. If he peeks at the right time, which he doesn't, he could have got the round there, but all he's going to find is a wallbang headshot. And Finest, they do relinquish this first gun round, though, properly on the City side, so maybe ECSTATIC got a little bit lucky there. Fire's got a little bit over-aggressive. They will have a lot of money to buy into next, and I'm just interested to see what retaliation they can find.
Was that Kriaz towards long doors there?
Yes.
Yeah, he gets super unlucky because he sees Zello before he sees the other player, and that does come back to bite him pretty quickly. Blessin, great effort towards upper B tunnels, but he's just not able to equalize enough to make this round winnable, especially with the
This is imperative for him. He's going to try the jiggle, and what a shot. He's quick as you like. And these last 3 players for ECSTATIC, they were going to go up short, but now they're halted momentarily. If they do go towards short, it could get a little bit tentative for them. Actually, no, never mind. They're going in towards middle. They're going to smoke out this mid to B, so it's all up to Shocks. We've seen him hold down before, Tom, and can he do it again now?
Well, the flashbang rain's on over, and that just gives them away. Not blinded at all as Shocks finds the first, but not the second.
Zello got a frag.
Yeah, Zello and Fasha find one each, leaving just Anarchist in the 1v2. Knows exactly where Zello is, and that's a gorgeous shot racketing off in his direction. But no util for this retake. It has to be the first shot onto Fasha. He's peeking in the right angle, but he's not going to peek around the corner far enough. He sees a pixel, doesn't realise it. He's dancing around window. Oh my goodness, he just misses the shot. My voice is going to crack mid-sentence. Apologies. And now I'm very bad at pistol rounds because of it. But Anika's, he's pretty nifty with the AWP. Does cut down Manx, getting himself another entry frag. He must be the top entry fragger in the server today. Bless him. Oh, it's a gorgeous double. As soon as ECSTATIC look like they're about to take on the world, they immediately get mown down in a dominant round like this. 5v2 already, and Blessin is also allowed to escape. Zello too slow on that trade attempt. And this should probably... Okay, now it should definitely be a save as Bird from Sky flies on in and gets poached out of the sky.
I mean, I respect the efforts a little bit.
It's been something aptly dealt with by Finest on multiple occasions, and as Kriaz is ready to swing back on out, this time he's not just good for one. He's not been traded just yet, but that Molotov could cause problems.
It's actually really nice the fact he's got away. Twist has been going 1-for-1. I think Kriaz and Twist are really good at going 1-for-1, which I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, because Twist definitely could have got 2 there, and Kriaz, he's going to one-up his teammate, he's going to grab a second, and look at this aggression, and Kriaz is pushed all the way in top mid, but he misses the easy shot. The shot where Bird from Sky just peeks into his angle, he does miss the mark there, but I feel like this still could be a round going their way, especially with Shox eliminating the bomb. It's all up to Dafu. 1v3, he's got a frag already, they know where he is, and Kriaz just firing blanks there. Shox will eliminate him. And it's weak Finest. They're on match point now. Tom, this is magnificent. The Swedish European side, they've impressed me so much. I thought it was going to be a good series, and it's been better than I ever would have dreamt. 15-10, they're looking to close us out 2-0.
Well, I mean, very much so if you're a Finest fan, not so much if you're supporting the Danes today.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, yeah, gosh.
After a very rough LAN.
Zipple's definitely, yeah. Zipple's upset.
Zipple molding. But a team that I've often been called online as struggling to make a comeback online, as well as even more of a worry. Anika's, I thought he landed that. He does land it. He tags Fasher.
Wait, he did land
it? He actually lands that shot through the door. That's nuts. And Kriaz picks up a double. I mean, whilst we're just talking about Anika's crazy prowess, he's going to pick up another one.
He's got to kill Long.
I can't believe this. This man is everywhere. He's an omnipresent AWPer.